Hello, it's Sally here at Dotty B. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Thought I would pop on because I'm starting to make progress on my next prompt of the Roxy Journal of Stitchery project, and I thought I'd just pop on before while I'm actually in the middle of doing something rather than show you at the end of it, because I started it because I was unsure how it was going to go, and so I didn't want to do it on camera and make a mess and everything. And so I have started it, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing, which is the bird. So that's partial. What I also wanted to show you was, in my last video, I did the Hexie nest, and I was contemplating whether to do it the neat side or the messy side. So most of you, thank you so much for all your comments. Most of you said messy side, it looks more nest-like. So that's what I've done. And I just had white paper inside. I did take it out and it looked quite plain without putting something back in. So I did, I redid them all. Well, I didn't unsew this. I just unpicked each one and slotted a new little Hexie inside. And it was from the bird spotting book, which I thought was quite apt. Although Christine from Create and Craft with Christine, she said, "Oh, use the." I think she she was typing as I was saying it when she was watching the video, so we were kind of thinking the same thing about the book pages. And she said, "Oh, why don't you do the Edith Holden book pages?" Which would have been brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I didn't. But Christine did. She went off on that track. I went off on the bird spotting track. But I think bird spotting is fine because this is birds. So, and if you're going out in the field and everything, then you're spotting the birds. So I thought that was quite apt anyway. So I'm pleased with what I've got. And there's little the words I've got. There's winter there. What else was there? I can see drink in this one. There's winter again in that one. Hop is in this one. They're all kind of flutter is in that one. So although you've got song is in that one. Can't see what's in that one. Hopping, I think, is in that one. So they're all kind of birdie related as well. So I'm really happy with it now. So I've sewn it back up and everything, and that's how it's going to be. So it's going to be the messy side, although I've neatened it. I couldn't help myself. I have neatened it up a little bit, but I'm really pleased with it. I love it. So when I turned it over and saw the messy side, I thought, no, I've got to have it that side because it's more nest-like. So that's my little nest that I have finished my nest. I haven't put it down yet, but it is going in this corner. But I'm just going to pop it off for now. While I talk about my bird. Now, I think I might have showed you that bird. Can't see where, I had two birds on the go. Oh, it was that one? I don't think it was this one. I think there was another one, but it didn't look right. So I drew another one, which is this one here, although it's the wrong way around. I've had to trace it, which I was going to do anyway, and then flip it. So this is my little robin, and I just thought this was just me thinking about how I'm going to decorate the little component parts of his body, and then just I thought some little notes, maybe singing a song, and little footprints, pitter patter. I thought I'd maybe pitter patter around, I don't know, just some thoughts. So that's my little bird, which I have now traced, here. And what I've done is I've traced it onto a piece of paper, which was this here, and I've put it out. So I've got 4 component parts, which I have lost. Hang on a minute, let me just see if I can find them. So there's that red for the red breast, which is that piece there that I've already cut out. I'm trying to keep them not too bright, kind of like a pinky red. So that's the breast anyway, and I'm going to be stitching over the top of that. I have glued these down with a Yoo-hoo stick just because they're quite small pieces, and I do struggle with small pieces. I'm just trying to find, oh, here they are. They're scattered all over the place. That's the tail. There's the wing, I think. Yep, brown. Dear. Brown wing, brown tail. What else have I missed? And the belly. I can't remember where the belly is. I've lost the belly, but I've already cut out the belly as well. That was out of a beige piece of kind of like It's got a little texture-y type, it's not texture but it's printed texture on it, and then I've done some little net over the top of it. You can't really see it that clearly, but I know it's there. I don't know whether you can see that any better, but so that's done. And then I stopped because I thought, no, I'm going to come on and show you what I'm doing. So that is that, and now I'm on to the back and the wing, and I always go, oh, here they are. I've pulled out some, I'm going to keep it quite light and cheery, so I'm hoping to use this green thread. This is a Steph Francis variegated wool. That's all I've got left. I've just poured that out of my Orts jar, so I'm hoping to use that. It's nice and bright and cheery. I'm kind of keep thinking, you know, bright and cheery. I don't want to go too much down the brown route is what I'm trying to say. So I've got some, this is like the mossy fabric that I used in the nest, which I thought that would be quite nice, or maybe on the tail, I'm not sure. I'm not going to be true to colour I mean, it is a robin redbreast, but if he's got a green tail, he's got a green tail, I'm not sure. And I've got some prints here as well. I think that's going to be a little bit too loud. I've got that one, which I quite like. It's just got a weave in it, so it looks textural, but it does fray ever so much, and I'm not sure, that's why I'm not sure about that. I've got that one as well. That one frays a lot, but I did quite like that, but that's a not sure as well because it frays too much. That one I thought was too near the belly colour, so that's a no-no. It's too small. I have got a bigger piece though, but it's too bright. I was kind of thinking of that at one stage, but I don't know actually. No, it's not, I don't think it's going to bend properly. The little checker one would, I think I've got some more of this as well. That's why I've only pulled out a little one, just to remind me of this, which would be quite nice, wouldn't it? A checkerboard wing and tail, sorry, wing this is for. It will go across a little bit further because I've kind of cut the belly a little bit larger, just so that it overlaps and it looks a little bit neater. That's right, isn't it? Yes. So this is where I've got to, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to flick my camera on just to some glue going over, I've also got something else I wanted to show you as well. I've got some feathers, so that's a partridge feather. Isn't that lovely? It's quite, I'm not, even though it's a partridge feather, I didn't think it would matter if I used it on a robin, or even used it in the nest. I'm thinking, look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, look at that. Oh, hang on, some bits come off. Lovely, so that's a partridge feather. Oh, I better put it the right way, else it's going to crinkle up. And then I've got some, I won't get them all out. These are mallard. I hope you can see that, they're beautiful patterned mallard ones. Golden plover, beautiful patterns again, might be outside. Almost tigerish like. And then these are a question mark because I don't know what these are, but I just love that blue. Let me just get the blue one out. And I love the spotty, oh look, and there's a yellow there. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous? I thought what I would do is, even if I don't use them on the bird, let me just get that spotty. Oh look at that one. Isn't that lovely? And I love all the fluffy little bits. Don't know what that one is, but it's a lovely colour. And where's that? Another one of those. I don't know what that one is. That's just a plain one. Hang on, I'm just trying to get that spotty one out. Everything else is falling out. Gorgeous coloured ones. Look at that spotty one. I mean, is that real? I mean, it's a real feather, but I don't know. It looks real. It doesn't look like it's been dyed or anything. Hopefully you can see that. And I thought what I would do, I'm going off on a tangent, but what I thought was kind of having them around in the nest, maybe not that one, maybe that one's too big, but look how that one curls. That one curls round as well. Oh, I love that one, so pretty. Yeah, so I'm going to have those going round. Oh, look at that one, like that. And then, where did I put the bead? Not the beads, I put buttons, didn't I? I still haven't decided which ones, but they're going to be like the eggs. It'll be a bit neater than that, but that's kind of like my idea at the moment. After I saw those lovely feathers. So yeah, got those. And also, I'll tell you why I was just going on to the feathers, because I was thinking, should I put some onto the bird as well? I mean, I know it's a partridge feather, but it doesn't matter, does it? I probably won't, but I just thought it would be an idea. Obviously, they'll get stitched down if I do them, but I'm getting stuck to all the things. It was kind of like that kind of idea, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. That's a not sure. Was that the partridge one? It was, weren't it? I'll try and keep them in the bags so that I know which ones that one is. And then these are all the mystery ones. Oh, look, that blue one there. See, that will go with the and that one. Wow, look at that. How shiny is that? It's almost, it's iridescent. So yeah, anyway, going off on a tangent as usual. I think I'm going to use them in my nest instead. That will be the best thing, because then what we can say is that the bird has actually, they're not her or his feathers, but they've been found feathers to line the nest. So they're my feathers anyway, which I thought I would add on. Anyway, going back to the bird, I quite like that, and then that is the tail. Even though it's a bit frayy, if I get some stitches in, it might be all right. Let's give it a go. These are not my best scissors. Let's try and find some. That's not very good cutting, I don't think. A bit fiddly there, and it's not the best fabric. Do it freehand instead. I think that'll be okay actually. So that's going to be the tail. I do love the colour of that, very mossy, but I don't want to be too strict on my colourways. It doesn't have to be a real bird colour. No, they're all going to go, that's going to go. And then I think that for I like that colour, which is a yellowish colour. For the wing and the head, wing and the back of the head. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do it that way and that way. Right, I'm having an idea here. I'm just sticking this on because this is going to be the back. So that when I take this off, then the sticky will be, it can be transferred onto the thing. I think that's going to work if I do it on the reverse side. I'll show you what I mean in a bit. bit missing just there. There's a gap. You probably can't see it on the camera, but there is a gap. Why is there a gap? Because it's the wrong way round. Silly. It's the wrong way round. There's a reason why I've left that little bit of a gap there, because that's going to tuck under. Oh dear me, I don't know, is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay, so when I pull this off, the sticky isn't going to matter, because I'm going to sticky again. Oops. And sticky down. And I'm hoping that's not right. There, that's right. There we go. Phewy. Okay, it is starting to fray, but I think once I've got stitches on it, it will be okay. And then I've just got to sort the beak out and the legs. One leg there, I think. One leg kind of over that way. So that's it so far. It's quite, I've not stuck that down, have I? That's why it's moving. Okie dokie. Try that again. There. So there, I've got the little bird. It just needs stitching. And I did just, when I drew it, I don't know whether this is going to relate, whether I'm going to do it exactly, because obviously this is quite a full-on piece anyway, and I don't think you're going to see, I'm going to do stitches, but I don't think you're going to see them very well. Oh, I suppose unless I do them in. Yes. I'm going to do them in that, but I'm not doing that one first. I think I'm going to do this one first, which will kind of tie everything down a little bit. So this one, I wanted some little scoopy bits. But I've got to remember, we've got an eye. Where's my drawing? Oops, I'm tracing. I wonder if I can. Eye is kind of there. Okay, beak is there. Eye is there. So I'll start my scoopy bits about here. I'm not going to use a thick, I'm just trying to think what I can use, what thread to use. I wasn't going to use anything too thick. Let me just pop this back on so it doesn't dry out. Right, I'm just going to grab my threads. I've just had a thought actually. I think I might use that yellowy greeny colour just for it to start. I could do red. Right, I'm going to start with red because, oh, where's my needle? Because I want to actually, what do I want to do? Oh, I know, tack it down first around the edges. Kind of, you can see here where I've put the little stitches. I'm going to go all the way around like that, little stitches in the red. I'm just going to do tiny stitches round. They probably won't be you probably won't be able to see them once it's done, but I think that will be fine. Just have to be careful because this fabric, I should have used a thing on the back. You know what it's called? Is it like a stabiliser thing or Bonder web type thing? That's what I should have used. I hope you're all okay today and all well. Finding time to do some stitching. It's blimey, I can't remember my days. I think it's oh, a lot's happened today already. So we're on Saturday, aren't we? That's why my mind's all of a fuzz. So yeah, it's I'd say it's a nice day today. It's not too hot and not too cold. I bet it's about, I would say it's about 19 degrees maybe. Might even be 20. Sun's not out though, it's a cloudy one. But that's not such a bad thing, because it means that we can sit in the conservatory without melting away. Not that there's anybody in there at the moment, that we're all doing our own thing at the moment. I've just noticed there's still a gap there. Or is there? It might be that it's just the net. I think I'll be able to hide that with some stitches. I think it's just the net that I've cut it a bit short. I think there is actually fabric underneath. The belly fabric rather than the background fabric. I do love doing this bit. This is the nice relaxing bit where you're just doing your stitches and please yourself how you want to embellish bits and pieces. You don't have to think too much because I suppose you've got your plan, haven't you? It's when one thing's finished and you have to think, right, what am I going to do? That's how I was. Once I'd done the nest, I thought, right, how am I going to do the bird? But it's all coming together. I'm now kind of looking ahead and thinking, how am I going to do my flowers? Because the last time I did flowers, I did them with this stuff, which is like silk sari ribbon, and did them like that. But that's all I've got left. I have ordered some more, but I don't think it's going to come till next week. So do I have the patience to wait until it comes, or do I go to plan B? I don't know, but I'm going to try and concentrate on the bird first and just enjoy the process of stitching this, getting him right. We have a little robin in now. I think we've got two actually. I have seen two at different stages throughout the year. We've got a massive, I just looked out the window. There's a massive pigeon on the bird bath, just sat there, having a think. I don't know what it's doing. It's not having a bath. which they usually do, splash around in the water, but it's just having a sit at the moment. But yeah, we've got a couple of robins in our garden. They're quite cheeky little things, and they're quite I think they're quite sociable robins, because when you go out into the garden, they do come near you. Say hello. I think you can actually train them to eat out of your hand. You obviously have to have patience to sit in the garden every day and have your little bird seed or mealworms they like. I've just unthreaded my needle. But yeah, you can get them to, you can get them to feed out of your hand. I mean, if I'm out in the garden, then Maggie, the dog, is usually out there as well, so she kind of will scare them off. She's very territorial, and she doesn't like anything in her garden that isn't just humans. She doesn't like other animals in the garden. She's getting worse as she's getting older. She's just turned 11. She's a Jack Russell, so we've got many more years, I should think, with her, because they live quite a long time. So I don't think she's classed as old yet by some doggy standards. She runs around like she's very youthful. She doesn't stop sometimes. Right, I'm just thinking, do I do these pieces as well? But I'm not going to, because I'm going to be stitching over the top of them, so I think it'll be okay. If there's any that I don't stitch over, then I can always come back and do it. We'll see how that goes. Right, so that's that. Yeah, I'm going to do it in a different colour, just so it stands out a little bit. I like this yellowy greeny colour. I think it'll match that when I come to use that on the tail. That's if I come to use that on the tail, because it might fray too much, I'm not sure. Okay, so I've got the eye and the beak, and it starts a little bit down. You see, I'm going to start about here. And pigeon's flown off. This wasn't too much for the fabrics. It should be okay. It's just where I'm sewing on a seam, it's going to be a little bit awkward, but let's give it a go. I can always undo it. Okay, so that's the first little scoop. I won't do all of the scoops. It might get a bit boring. So that gives me 3 scoops going across the red bit. I can just get another one in. Okay, so that's the 3 scoops. Then what I'm going to do is underneath the scoop, I'm going to do one down there. So I'm going to start there, and that's going to be like a half of one. So if I start there, I mean, this is quite subtle. It's not, even though it's a yellow thread, it's not in your face. I'm glad I did it actually, because it just it shows up. I don't think the red would have shown up. Oops, daisy. Got it caught on that bit. There we go. Like that. Filming. I'm just filming. It's alright. My husband, he's just cleaned my car and he's telling me it was filthy. Because we've had a lot of rain. The roads get mucky. Okay, so this one's quite a small one actually. I think I've used up too much space. Never mind. Let me go up to that bit there, and then just be a little bit of a shorter one. Yeah, that's a bit. Never mind. It's fine. And then back down over this way to the edge. And I'm just going to keep going down the body to finish that off. But I'm not going to finish it off now because it'll get too boring. I'm just going to finish my thread on. I've knotted it now. It's one of those that can come out, I'm sure, with a little bit of a wiggle. There we go. Okay, so I'll finish that off off camera. I am going to, let's do the tail. Let's see if I can do the tail with the wool. So I'm going to use a bigger needle. This is a chenille number 22, which it's got a little bit of it's a wider eye. It's easier to get. It's a shorter one. I must say, I do like these. These are, although this one's bent, I need to get another one. It's a bit bent, this one is. This is a cotton darner number 5. That's my needle of choice, or the chenille 22 for the thicker ones. But I do like the longer needles myself. That's my personal preference. But you just have to keep trying different needles until you find the one that you like. That's what I did anyway. Although this one was suggested by quite a lot of people. This one is, a lot of people use the chenille 22. But so I treated myself to some proper well, not proper needles, but needles in the sizes that I wanted. And then I always have the needles that I want. So anyway, Too much waffling. Right, okay, I'm going to do some fly stitch. I'm just thinking I need to start off from the top here. It's a bit tough because I think I've got a seam or something here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to picture 3 feathers here, if you like. I've kind of tried to do three little bumps. It didn't quite work out on this one, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do fly stitch down each of the 3. Now, last time I did fly stitch, it turned into a feather stitch, which are very similar, but one's straighter than the other one, I suppose. I'm going to try. Okay, that's one little fly. I love this variegated thread or wool. I just love the colour of this. I need to get some more. I must go and look for it. I got it in a pack. I think it's like a selection pack type thing. But I just love this colour. It's the browny greeny colour, and it goes into yellow. Oh dear, it's getting tough. I can't. There it is. Is that the end? I don't think it is. Let's go a little bit over. Sorry about this, but oh, if you don't get in the right place, then it's not going to look right. It's because the fabrics, because I've patchworked the base of this, there are some thicker bits where the seams meet. Although you can't see them now because I've gone over a. Oh shoot! Right, do you know what I've done wrong? That's what I've done wrong. Right. Okay, it doesn't matter. I will start again. Because what I'm doing is I'm just staying on one side, and then that's for the next page. So I need to undo that. It's a good job I didn't do very many before I realised. Hopefully I can undo it without ruining the fabric too much. I'm going to be gentle. These things happen. I might actually cut it. It's only a little bit of wastage. Okay, let's try to get that out. There we go. Let's start again, and remember that these are 2 separate pieces of fabric, not sheets of paper. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's start again. So, in fact, I would tuck that under there for now and start on our fly stitch again. So yeah, the other side of this doily is going to be the next prompt, whatever that may be. Unless I decide that, unless I get this done really quickly and decide I want to do more not bird, it's nest, isn't it, the prompt? I don't think I will though, because I think this is going to take some time. I've got, I want to do some writing around here. That's where my writing's going to be, I think, on this one. It's wanting to fall back, the doily. It's wanting to fall back on itself. It's because I've ironed it. Right. I am 100% sure that this is going to be worth it in the end, after all this faffing. I've been catching up on videos and watching other people do their projects. There's some really fantastic ones out there. I found some new people to subscribe to. and I should really have come prepared and to tell you who they are. One's Elizabeth, and I can't remember your surname, Elizabeth. And one's Dawn, and I can't remember your surname either, Dawn. I'm so sorry. I might link you at the bottom actually, because they're two new YouTubers, I think. Well, I think one lady has been going a while, but I think she's just picking it up again. And then I think there's one lady who's newish. Apologies if I'm wrong. But it's lovely to see, and it's great to see other people's what they're doing as well. This is right. Hang on. Now I need to not so on that. Right. I've got to. Oh, this is complicated, isn't it? Yes, it is. I've got to go there. But still not so through this piece here. Sorry, I'm pulling it towards me because I'm trying to this is ridiculous. How am I going to do that? Hang on, I'm just right, okay. Right, where am I? I'm there. Now I need to go. I need to go there. Right, I'm going to go where I need to go, and I'm going to see. Is that causing me a problem with this? No, that's fine. I think that's right. Again, I need to go there, but I can't go through this one. Right, so I need to fold it over that way. Wow, how complicated is that, just by having to use, wanting to use a doily on both sides. So now I need to go there. Just this last stitch. And there. Right, look at that. Can you see how that's going through? Right, hang on. We'll go through that and then we'll go down to the bottom of it. This is getting complicated. Just, where do I need to go now? Right, where do I need to come up? I need to come up. Oh my days, what on earth is going on here? This is so complicated. I think I need to go through there somehow. If I get this last stitch done, then I think. It'll be okay. Right, okay, so through there, doo and down. Right, so that's, oh, how complicated was that to do just a few stitches. And because I've got to start at the top again, I'm just going to finish that off because I've got to start back at the top. Otherwise, the stitches don't lie the right way. Right, let's go again. yeah, as well as new subscribers, sorry, as well as newer YouTubers, I've been obviously watching Christine. She's bursting with ideas, so creative, as per her name, Create and Craft with Christine. And obviously Corinne as well, To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne, and Christy, my friend Christy, So Bits. And then there's Susanna, Vintage Pen Studio. I'm sure there's more, but my brain doesn't always work as fast as I'd like it to. So I can't remember. Oh, and obviously Rachel and Sarah as well. I'm going down, I'm making a rod for my own back. Is that right? Is that the right saying? Because I'm trying to remember everybody. Martha, of course. Lovely Martha. And Linda, Linny P. Oops, gone through. I thought I was doing so well then as well. To get lots of inspiring ideas. I could just have cheated and finished it off there, but I just want another one. I think it'll look nice with that one. Yeah, man, I'm okay. I'm going to go back down there. Oh, no, I'm not, because look, it's gone up there. Okay, and finish that one off as well. I'm loving this effect. I think it looks really good. So I won't do any more because you can see what I'm doing. I'll do the rest off camera, but look at that. How good does that look? Oh, it will do when it's finished. And I can always snip off or leave little bits like that. That's fine. So that's what I'm doing for the tail. And then I've got this here. What? Oh, I was just going to do like a running stitch. Oh, and those ones I was going to do more. I was going to do some fly stitch there, but I think what I'll do separate fly stitch rather than in a chain. I think. Yes, I think that's what I would do. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today and finish the rest off camera. And then I will be thinking about my flowers, but and obviously there's my nest, little robin overlooking the nest. I'm going to think about my words. I haven't thought about what words to put on and what other additions, I don't know, what other things we can fit on somewhere. That's quite an empty space at the moment. Don't know what's going to go there. Something has to. I wanted words to go there. I don't want too many words on. If I'm putting words there, do I want words there? I'm not sure whether it's a poem or something. I suppose it depends how it fits in. If it's a poem and it's not going to fit there, then I might put it there. And then I had a thought actually. I thought, you know, when you look at a dictionary, and I can't remember where I saw it, I haven't got my phone with me, and it's got nest, and then it's the meaning of nest. I can't remember what it read as, like a home for birds, a place to, I can't remember what it said, but the definition of nest, I thought might look nice there, so that could go there, I suppose, and then I could have a little poem there. I keep saying poem, and I did do a poem on my last piece, but it wasn't the poem that I originally thought I was going to do, so it could all change. I don't know, because eggs are going in there. Yeah, so it's coming along. I like it. I'm really happy with it. It's coming along just how I want it, and I love that. I think it's because I just love that that thread. more than anything. But yeah, anyway, that's it for now, I think. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, take care. Bye bye.